Alright, going to do a quick little unboxing here. Had a couple friends ask me questions about whether they could tell that a ACOG is legit, if it's fake, you know, how they come packaged when they're new and such. So thought I'd grab my TA11 here and just show the general packing method. They come in a nice Pelican hard case, very high quality case, has the Trijicon logo on the front. Obviously, the sticker here is pretty consistent across the brands. Look for things like the genuine Pelican case label in the pressure valve on the front. So those are the first things you look for, and then the packaging should be consistent. When you open this up, you've got a nice quality foam line case, obviously the ACOG. In the bottom of the case, underneath the first layer of foam, they all come with a lens pen for cleaning, a warranty or whatever registration card, and they'll also have the sticker here on the bottom that shows your serial number and all that good stuff there. Operator's manual. Pretty self-explanatory. You know, you can kind of tell it's thorough. It's you know, what, 50 pages long, 51 pages long, and then a little product information flip out. So those are what you should expect to see inside of a package for a legitimate, you know, non-counterfeit ACOG. And a couple of other items you look at. Oh, and they also come with a logoed scope coat. So you can see that on here. A couple other things to look for. Every ACOG that's authentic is going to have raised lettering in the forging. And that's just how they all come. That's the way they work. Obviously look for the fiber optics. They will also have information here on the side as far as serial number, a little disclaimer about regulatory requirements for tritium, which they do contain, and the serial number obviously on the unit should match the one on your warranty card, and it will also be stamped, and I'm going to cover it here just for privacy's sake, but up here on the top there's two spots where these two halves join. The serial number should be printed on both locations for both of those. If any of those things aren't the case, you know, obviously it's a forgery. The other things to look for: the forging marks will be consistent. There's a ridge that runs the length of the bottom. The two halves are a clean fit. The screws, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but the Allen screw heads that hold this together actually have what do you call it, knurled, or you know, they've got ridges on the side of the head. That's another thing to look for. Another thing that some of the forgeries don't have, you open up these caps, they won't have the red O-ring seal located on there. And the adjustment dial, now this is the newer version, but this one you can see that you can turn it by hand. It's got raised ridges on the outside edge, proper markings on the front. Some of the older ones have you know, you take a screwdriver to turn it. If this knob looks like it was made for a, you know, a child's toy, you know, ACOGs aren't made that way, so it should stand out to you. So those are the main things to look for. And then, of course, and you probably won't be able to see this at all, maybe, I don't know. The there we go. So the reticle inside, this one is the green BDC, the bullet drop compensator reticle. I would say glows from the fiber optics during the daylight. When you cover the fiber optics, you can see I can get it to dim down a little bit. That'll always work. There's tritium, so in a pitch black environment that will not light up. So if you're curious, if you got one or you want to verify it's real, the fakes don't have tritium in them. So go in a dark closet or something like that, look through it, and if that reticle doesn't glow in the dark, it's obviously not a real ACOG. So that's something to look for there. Also, clarity of the optics. This is some good quality glass. It shouldn't be fuzzy, it shouldn't be blurry. The image should be very crisp, very clean, and the magnification should work well. This is a 3.5 power scope. Some of the others, the TA33s and whatnot, are 4. But if it's not magnified or it doesn't look like it's magnified enough, that can also be a telltale sign that it's not authentic. All in all, the bottom line is to make sure you buy it from a reputable source. If you're going to purchase one used, know where it comes from. You got to be really leery of buying some of this kind of stuff on eBay. If you're going to spend $1,200–1,300 on a optic, you don't want to be getting hosed and end up with a piece of equipment that's worth $100. There's a lot of these knockoffs that are made specifically for airsoft guns. They look somewhat real, from a distance, but they're not. Bottom line, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Do your research, check things out, and don't get taken advantage of. And that is that. I'll be doing an actual range review of this here once we get a little more consistent weather. And anybody has any questions or comments, go ahead and let me know. Thanks a lot, guys.